let's see what wants to come out today. I hope you're all well. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. We've got somebody here who wishes, I think, they'd been a little bit more loyal to you. Okay. They've got two energies going on. I feel in the past, and let's narrow this down for you today, that this person's energy was a little bit wild, frenetic. They were kind of all over the place, okay? You never quite knew what this person was going to do next. I think you found that quite tiring. They've got a very good sense of humour as well. So for me, this is someone who's quite a bubbly person I'm reading on today. They wish now they had been more loyal and more devoted. Okay. Yeah, this person that you're connected into has definitely got a bit of a split personality. Like I say, on the one hand, they can be quite wild, you know, a little bit sort of here, there and everywhere. But then at times they could actually be quite noble and sincere. I'm not sure how honest this person's energy is, okay? I'm really not too sure today. So I'm going to get my tarot deck out and let's just see what their true intentions are, I think, towards you. This card's saying the intention that they would, if they could meet up with you now and they could speak to you now, they would come across as quite loyal, devoted and sincere. But I can see they also have a slightly egotistical side, dare I say it, narcissistic side to them. So let's have a look. I'll just give these a shuffle and see what their true intentions are. I'll have a look at what they're projecting out, which we all do. You know, we project something out, and then how they're feeling deep down about your connection. So I'll give these a shuffle. If I can actually shuffle today. Just while I'm shuffling though, thanks so much for watching, all your comments, likes, subscribes and your support. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like a reading, just click on the title. Everything's in the description box, link to the website and the free relationship report. Okay, everyone. I'm not sure about this today. I've got two very, very distinct energies. So I think really what I'm trying to work out today with my cards is, are they genuine? You know, they want to talk to you about something, but are they actually genuine? Okay. Right. What they're projecting out, I feel, is that they're almost, I feel they're telling people almost that it's over. I think they're being quite I just feel and hear that when they're talking to other people, that they are telling other people that it's almost that it's over. Okay. In a very sort of narrow-minded sort of way. I don't see them talking about you quite a lot at the moment to other people, all right? Almost like that they're just getting on with their life. That's what I'm getting, right? So let us see. They could be a Taurus. Could be Taurus. How are they feeling deep down? Gosh, that's too many. What's really going on here? Are they being honest? Are they being sincere? Or are they just not being very genuine? Yeah, deep down they do want to talk to you, okay? Right. Two major arcanas. So I feel this is kind of quite a major thing going on with your person. I feel they've been getting on with their day-to-day life for however long, and they've been brushing this under the carpet. I see them listening to other people's opinions, other people's beliefs, that kind of energy, pretending that they're stable, but deep down they have reached a crossroads with regards to your relationship. I feel they would like the opportunity to talk to you. Now, this isn't saying at the moment, I'll go a bit deeper, whether, you know, it's a reconciliation, but they would like an opportunity to talk to you. They have been doing some reflection on their past, okay? I feel if they've been held back by a group of other people who have got a lot to say on something, whatever that is in your life, that they are starting to want to break free from the shackles of that. They've been shackled into a situation that's held them back, that stopped them being who they really want to be, okay? I think you possibly saw parts of them that was who they really were. But like I say, they do have quite a split personality, which I feel is quite tiring. What challenges have we got, please? Challenges. Yeah, I think at times this person gets themselves into situations where they literally get their fingers burnt, okay? They can be overly optimistic about stuff. They can have plans and things they want to do where it all just gets a little bit out of hand. I'm hearing that they've got these great ideas, but they're too optimistic, okay? And I feel for you as well that in the past you were very optimistic about this connection. It ticked all the boxes, you know, when we meet someone, because we've all got, I feel we all have sort of an image of what we like and what we don't like. So this person did tick all your boxes, and they were definitely very open and honest with you about their dreams and their aspirations when you met them. But as a blockage, I feel that they might have sold you down the river a little bit with a few of their promises. Okay, some of the stuff, the picture they were painting, you know, the happy ever after kind of fairy tale, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be wonderful, but it never really quite got there, okay? It never really quite got there. Let's see what their positive feelings are, please. Yeah, they do have feelings. I feel they're still very attached to you, okay? On a positive note, I just feel they've got to break free from something today. Somebody else's wishes, somebody else's demands, somebody else could be calling the shots in their environment, and they have to let go of this. They are too easily browbeaten by other people, okay? I feel you are more of a free spirit, but you're also very stable. Whereas this person, it's almost like they are so into listening to other people that then they'll have moments then when they do suddenly break free, but it's all chaotic. I'm just feeling just a chaotic sort of energy here. But what this person is doing on a positive note, okay, is they are trying to let go of some of the baggage from their past, whether it's exes, I'm hearing specifically, or money issues, or a property that was tied in to a couple of relationships I just heard. That will mean something to somebody, hopefully. But what they are doing is they're trying to get everything together. Okay, it's taking time. All right, this is not a fast-moving card. It's slow. It's almost like it's ground to a halt, because they have to release the past. Okay, they've got to let go. They've got to let go of their usual way of dealing with issues. That is the key here, all right? Let's see what they'd like to say to you. But it's a very slow energy, okay? Like I said, I have got Taurus, I've got Virgo and Capricorn as well, and Leo and Sagittarius. So fire and earth today, fire and earth energy. I'm still trying to heal, absolutely, with this card. They've got to leave their old, they've got to tell a new story about themselves. Okay, they've got to leave people and places and old habits and the ways of doing things behind them. Because it's becoming really quite clear now that this person's sort of split personality was, you would see this side to them that was lovely. But boy, then they just get dragged back into old ways of doing things. Old ways of doing things that other people thought they should be doing. And you are constantly having to battle this energy with them. It's almost, I'm going to say this, for somebody today, you knew that if you could just get your person away from a situation and a group of people, this group of people who believed their opinions were right, their opinions were the only ones, that you knew you could be happy. If you could have just I'm hearing the word prized them, literally picked them up and taken them out of this controlling, narrow-minded. It was a dogmatic. It can be a family. It can be, you know, anything. With this card, it can be family. It can represent sort of religious things or anything. But your person had been indoctrinated in some shape or form by other people's beliefs and their opinions. It could be the way they were brought up, but you knew if you could get this person away from all of this, that your relationship stood a chance, but they went back to it. They got sucked back into it. But I'm hearing today, don't be too hard on them. It's difficult. They are trying to let go of this. They are trying to get themselves out of this situation. It could mean, though, that for some of them, they've got to cut contact. Okay, this is a big decision. This is a massive moment in their life. With this card, it's not a day-to-day sort of energy. This is where you get to a point in your life and you realise, you know what, I've got to start telling a new story about myself. All these things I do, all these habits, all these people, they're not me, okay? Your person is working their way back to self, which now I'm older, I feel that we all do eventually. I think we all do eventually, but somebody is finding their self. It's slow, it's taking time. They are nervous, and I feel they are trying to put things in place, could be financially, but they're putting things in place. It's almost like, okay, I just heard there's no going back. There's no going back. This is really, really specific today. They're in with a group of people who are narrow-minded, who've expected them to follow a certain path in life, all right? And your person doesn't want to do this anymore. They don't want to do it anymore. They would like an opportunity to speak to you. Soul tie, I always feel connected to you. Yeah, this is strong. This is a very strong connection you both have. Dreaming about them, thinking about them, that sort of energy. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Yeah, they just don't know, or they didn't know who they were. They can be humorous, they can be loyal, they can be devoted, they can be sincere, but then they can be a little bit narcissistic. I don't mean they're a narcissist, more like egotistical, okay? And then they can just be wild, okay? And what they do, it was never about you, you know? It was never about you, that you did anything wrong, that you've done anything wrong. It is about them desperately trying to find out who they are. Okay, so by the sabotaging element, what I'm hearing today is they would almost toe the party line for so long, or they do as they thought they should do, to keep other people happy, or they want approval. It's almost like your person didn't get the approval they needed of somebody at some point in their life, and they were looking for approval, and in the end it's like they just couldn't take it. I feel that they felt very suffocated, but it's not with you, you know, it wasn't with you, it was just their whole energy, their soul, and they would just go woof and sabotage with whatever they did, you know, whether it's going out a lot, I don't know, you'll know what they did, but they sabotaged it. And then they cause a load of havoc with you, I'm hearing, and then they go back to this kind of routine. Mistakes, I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, I feel they would come in and apologise to you. Okay, because I think deep down this person has a kind energy. I feel they have a kind energy deep down. Okay. The stress from this is draining me. Yeah, the waiting, they know what they've got to do, okay, but they've got to make a move. Sometimes we have to leave people behind to grow. That's what I feel this is about with you and your person. Okay, they obviously still love you, but there is a decision that they need to make, which means no going back. No going back. I can't stop thinking about you. Emotions overwhelm me. Yeah, I just think they sit with their head in their hands a lot. I really do. The way I've treated you was wrong. Is it over? I think from your point of view, what you want, though, is assurances this time. You've probably given this person chances before where they've said that things will change, especially with regard to them going back into a situation that wasn't good for them. But then the other people seem to reel them, you know, like when you're reeling a fish in on a rod. That's what I've just heard. It sort of like reels them back in. And that is because it's learned behaviour with your person. Your person, I feel your person just wishes that these other people will just leave them be to be who they want to be, okay? And as I said earlier, you saw the worth and value in your person, and you know if they could just break free, side down. I'm not going to do reversals today. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. It's just waiting. You know, I feel on your end, you're sort of almost assessing everything you put into the relationship. Everything, you know, is this worth my time and effort? But I do feel that for a lot of you, you're still holding on to this because you do see that potential. You got quite a long way with this person. You know, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's a card that represents basically, you know, for me it can be a shall I stay or shall I go card. You know, you've invested a lot of time. You're looking at the rewards. What are you going to reap from this? What's in it for you? Which is absolutely quite rightly what you should be doing, because you can't always heal everybody. But I feel with this person today, they were very judgmental over you. They blamed you, okay? But they do want to leave the past behind. They do want to leave that behind. They've realised they're being suffocated. They've realised they're being held back. They've realised other people's opinions and beliefs have sabotaged your relationship. You know, these other people sabotaged your relationship, I've just heard. You know, there's an element, just an example of people just being nice to your face, okay? So yeah, I feel you're both holding on, but the thing with the Seven of Pentacles for me in love relationships, it is a card of waiting as well. It is a card of waiting, yeah. But they will be back, I feel. King of Wands, that's their energy. It'll come quickly, but I do feel this person will come back into your life, okay? I feel they're looking back at the past as well, just as an aside, and realising all the hard work and all the effort that you both put into this relationship, okay? Bottom of the deck, there was heartbreak, third parties of some description, which I'm getting. There were other people that sabotaged this connection, okay? Sabotaged it. And I'm just hearing from my guys to say to you that, sometimes people will run to another situation because the thought of actually having to confront other people or people they've known all their life, especially if it's family, is too difficult. It's too difficult at that stage in their life. But this person does not want these people to sabotage your connection anymore, okay? No, they're leaving where they are. They're going to they're transforming. They're leaving it behind. It's slow though. All right, this is slow. This isn't, you know, it's like a cycle, you know, with, I'm just hearing like a tree, you know, spring the leaves come out, then you've got the sun. It's like a very slow cycle, but I don't feel the people they're going to leave behind will be happy. I feel they will try and stop them, stop your person. But you know, I'm getting to tell you, by the time your person makes this move, it will be over. That means that they're not really, nobody will be able to stand in their way. This isn't an overnight decision. This is a long Seven of Pentacles, etc., Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow moving energy that's been stuck for a wee while now. But they are going to transform. They are going to come back in with a transformed relationship. Well, that's what they want to offer you anyway. They are struggling. Your person is struggling at the moment, okay? But they are going to communicate, all right? They are going to communicate. And this card tells me that as a couple today, whoever this is for, that you do have all the skills to make this relationship work. And that, I feel, has been the hardest thing for somebody today. This isn't a connection where, you know, it was particularly nasty, toxic, vile. I would say so. I feel that the hardest thing is, like I said earlier, if you could have just lifted them up and moved you and them to somewhere else, you had everything going for you. Absolutely everything going. And that has been the hardest thing. But I feel today this happened because your person, it's also their growth as well, their soul growth. Okay, they met you for a reason, and this has triggered a chain of events, I'm hearing to tell you, that is allowing their soul to grow so that they can almost start standing on their own 2 feet and just being who they want to be without everybody else telling them who they should be and who they shouldn't be. That's why they were drawn to you, because although you are secure, safe pair of hands for them, but you do have a free spirit. You do know who you are, okay? And you're not frightened to show it. You're not frightened to show it, but they are going to communicate. Yeah, Star is the final card. Soulmate card, yeah. There is a very strong possibility that this person is going to communicate with you. And you know, the Star for me is a reconciliation card. It is a reconciliation card. It's a card of healing. It's a card of hope. It's a card of optimism. Okay. I've got air sign now. I've got Gemini and Aquarius as well. So the only thing I don't have are the water signs today. And I feel this tells me also that your person and also you had almost disconnected from your emotions. It's been a way of dealing from it. Nobody's been showing much emotion here because it was too painful. It's like, and we all do that, I think, as a protective mechanism. Sometimes we have to just cut the emotion off because otherwise the monkey mind then gets involved and it's all just a little bit difficult. So that's the reading today. Very positive, reconciliation. Someone's going to break free from the people who sabotaged your relationship. Okay, I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah. I love you. There you go. I love you. They love you. They love you. They love you. And they stay awake thinking about you. So I hope that's helped one person today. Anyway, stay positive. Always remember you're the ultimate power. Always remember that circumstances do not matter. Wherever your mind goes or wherever your attention goes will grow. So if this is what you want, leave the old story, focus on your ideal version of events, okay? And stay focused on that. That's if it's what you want, because tarot's just a weather forecast, all right? I love you all. Speak to you soon. Bye.